Okay, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright light, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here? I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue. Strips on them.
It's week 10 of the 2025 season. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields, your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Panthers and the Saints under the lights on Sunday night.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis and Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Throwing. Mayfield. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. That's a very good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
After the incomplete pass, this here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. One play action, Fields. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
They snap it to Fields. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Panthers hit 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early game. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Fields. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Off the option, here's Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
The crowd here in the dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They turn to Taylor on fourth. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And some space here. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there. Mayfield on first down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've got the lead right now, and last week they were able to defeat the Atlanta Falcons here as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Off play action, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from this inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd ends up getting 7. From the gun, here's Fields. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Airing it out deep for Woods. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
23 yards on the play.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Kamara up the middle, shifts by him. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he...
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really... coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield, and he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up for the offense. Certainly struggle, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year not to take anything away from him. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the back midfield, and this might be a roughing call. So, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this one is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. First down, Mayfield. This is Smith with a grab. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first and 10, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level...
Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they could add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by Patterson. Up and good. It's down to 28-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25.
Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
They run once more with Taylor.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back. Field at the 40.
Here we go on fourth down. Fields
Pushes past him.
and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
Fields.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line.
Now Fields. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Taylor.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Saints 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback. He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the ball looks bigger when it's approaching the plate and they're smacking it around. I think for him, the windows to throw into are wide open. Doesn't matter whether they're tight or not. He feels like it's wide open, puts it in there. 4 touchdown passes, he thinks he's going to throw a whole lot more before this one's over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the handoff, Taylor.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. On the option to give to Taylor here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, Fields.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. But only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, a good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Saints on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Open man is Ayuk, complete. On the move past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Mayfield. Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And they'll get this down to the 10. Receptions for him, and it's another first down.
17 yards. That's good for a Saints.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Oh, good move. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Airing it out deep for Woods. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
This is caught. It's Woods. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Fields throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Fields. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, It was over a long time ago.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. From 10 yards out.
And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Saints, 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL. This season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, Cooper with it. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mayfield with it once more. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. On third down, Mayfield. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Play action. It's Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say,
and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
as a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Fields throw pulled in by Woods.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Here's Fields. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Now it's Fields. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean it. He certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
To the air again, Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
17.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day,